All right. Going live here. 9 o'clock, a little after 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night. Just going to hang out for a second, get some things done. This way it gives people a few minutes to join in if they want to. And how come up there the title is still fucked up? Man, I tell you. Sometimes. Yeah, Michael. Ish. I said ish. Takes me a while to get going. Dragging these knuckles, man. You over in Pittsburgh yet, buddy? I still got the thing messed up, the title, but we're going to roll with it tonight. All right, man. You're wondering what's going on a little after 9 o'clock. Going live here on X, Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. My schedule's a little off because I'm going to be hitting the road tomorrow, heading out towards Pittsburgh. Going to be doing a couple live shows. Notes are in the show notes, but my boy Michael and I are going to be dropping some shit over there in Pittsburgh for a couple nights. And there probably might be, a poker game involved on Friday. Just saying. But I would love for you guys to follow me along on the journey. So if you're listening to this at a later date or now, well, actually at a later date, hook up with me on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, all that good stuff so you know when I go live so you can see this ugly mug of mine. Fuck that, dude. I'm a good-looking motherfucker, and I'm unapologetic about that. All right, just getting ready to be throwing this at you again. 9 o'clock, running a little late. Family's up there sleeping, little man sleeping down here in the studio, just getting ready to hit the road tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Love a good road trip. But what am I doing here? This is called Dome Dump. Everything, shit rolls around in my dome, takes up space, and I use this platform to throw it at you all. Whoa, man, I am out of it tonight. A little rusty. But, Dome Dump, no notes. I ain't got no notes sitting in front of me, just whatever's in my mind. Been rolling around here in my dome last couple days, and I do have a confession to make. Now, back in the day, back in my other life days, I got a good buddy, Larry. Now, that is really his name. We're still good buddies. Just talked to him the other day. He gave me a call. Had a great time. We had some laughs. But we had a saying back in the day, and I get a text message every once in a while, and I'll send him a text message every once in a while. And what that is the text message will have 3 dots, and it'll say, and there I was, ... And what that means, if we were out riding motorcycles and we're out drinking at night, having a good time, I'd get this text message. And that means he found this lady. Well, Larry, this one's for you. I'm going to say lady because she's only about 300 pounds off the hoof. So Larry likes the big girls. Hey, Larry, they all need loving too, dude. No offense, bud. So whenever he fell in love, I would get a text message, still do. So there I was, because there'd be a story behind it. All right. I had to tell you this story because the other day, I realized there I was. Because I fell in love. I truly fell in love, and I convinced myself, or I finally told myself that I was in love with blogging. Writing words down. Not pen and paper like the old days, but actually typing words out. Now, all you sons of bitches out there, you writers and bloggers that do all this shit, this is no surprise to you that it's an amazing way, all this shit rattling around in my head, to dump it out, write it down, right? Journals, you can come at me with all the other stuff that you want. However you write it down. I was never a big writer. I enjoyed it, but it was a lot of work for me. Like, that is not my strong suit. I am not good at writing. Spelling is, I have a tough time spelling the word cat. I got too many broken knuckles to type really fast. My big thumbs, fingers, they've all been torn up pretty bad. So it's not comfortable for me to rattle away on a keyboard. I'm a poker. Tick, 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 tick. But I just, something about taking my thoughts and throwing them down on paper is amazing. I love it. So 6 months ago or so, somebody said, hey, did you try? I used to use Grammarly. Now, Grammarly was a great thing for me to find because I would data dump and it'd be full of red lines and I could go back and correct it. Editing, I can't fucking stand editing. I would rather poke my eyes out with a knife, a dull knife, maybe a fucking spoon, because I can't stand editing. I don't want to do it. So insert ChatGPT. Now you can say whatever you want about it. I have my feelings about it. I've been using it hardcore for the last 6-8 months. It's a good thing. I enjoy it. I can see where people would go down the rabbit hole with it, of course. So now I data dump and it cleans it up like an editor would. And that has launched me into, now I just get an idea. I send myself a note. When I come down here in the studio, I data dump however many words it is, and now I got chat to where I just hit enter. It cleans it up. Take misspelled words, cleans them up, puts punctuation where they're supposed to be. If the sentence sounds like a fourth grader wrote it, it kind of writes it the way it should be, right? Now, these are still my words. I still go back and edit it. I just don't go, give me 200 words about X subject and then copy and post that. I do not do that. So when you read these blogs that I write, that I put out, these are my words. These are my thoughts. Just cleaned up like if I hired an editor at $400. Now, $400, I don't know what that is. Hey, man, Michael, easy, bro. Professional savage, whatever, buddy. Pay $400 to an editor. Okay, maybe an editor is not $400 anymore. I don't know, but chat does it for me and I enjoy it. But anyway, enough of that. So I just love blogging. Now, I love sitting here yelling at you all, especially Michael, and telling stories about my boy Larry with video and audio. This is how I learn. I learn better audiobooks. Now, getting excited, got a 5.5 hour trip out to Pittsburgh tomorrow. My favorite author, Mark Tufo, came out with a book like a month ago, and I've been saving it for my road trip. So looking forward to that. But I consume information much better audio and visually. But I got to tell you, man, just dropping this down in words, dropping my words down in a blog and writing, very therapeutic. Loving it. All right. So I do enjoy that. If you enjoy it, great. Try chat or Grammarly. If you're no good at it, don't let that stop you. I made my point there. Now, the latest blog, this is what's been rolling around in my brain for the last week. It's my latest blog that not latest, couple of blogs ago, about the old Chinese symbol, the yin and yang. You know that symbol that's mostly black and white, and it's swirled like it's mixing together, and it's got, the black side's got a little piece of white in it, and the white side's got a little piece of black in it. And it's supposed to represent balance. And people look at it and they say, oh, look at the harmony. Look at this, balance, harmony. Seems like they're missing the point. And what I've thought about it for years, because I was heavily involved with martial arts for over a decade, and Chinese discipline, Kempo, Kempo. Love the art. Don't practice it anymore, but just loved it. Had a great time. Learned a lot. And the symbol, it's kind of, it's chaos to me. It's I don't know, man. I have a hard time with it, describing it to people. And the example that I use, they say it's like Mother Nature is beautiful and all that. And I look at them like a dog that just heard a strange noise, right? The fuck you mean? Mother Nature is a savage bitch. But look at under any rock, any tree, mow the grass, anywhere. What do you find? Total war, chaos, a fight for food, space, survival, right? That's what this is. Is it balanced? Absolutely. Is it all peaceful? Far from it. And that's the kind of point that I'm trying to make here, is that just because we live in a cul-de-sac and you wear a suit and you have a salary and you drink whiskey on the weekends and smoke a cigar in your garage and you mow your lawn, your little patch of lawn, it doesn't mean that 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 years of evolution, whatever you believe in, is gone. It's far from it. This society that we've created is an extremely thin veil over the fucking savages we are. We think that just because we have a fancy BMW and we walk down a concrete sidewalk, we think that evolution and savagery is gone. And that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is it's still there, and you should still embrace it. You should still be able to handle chaos and be savage when you have to, right? But having the ability for violence and containing it. Now that's power. That's balance to me. And that's what that symbol means, right? And we like the sunshine because we go through the rain, right? How great is a sunny day after 4 days of fucking downpour rain? You're like, oh, this is amazing. See, this is balance. You had the violence of the rain and the bad weather. Now it's peaceful, right? So don't think that this thin veil that we call society is covering the real savages that we are. Just look when something happens, good and bad, a natural disaster, a pandemic, whatever you want to pick, right? Look at the hurricane, what was it? Let's say North Carolina. Look how everybody came together. That's society. That's organized violence in a way. That's being savage, getting it done, right? And then when something falls short because of some planned shit, we ain't going to get into all that, but something falls short. Look how savage people get when they can't get their double pump fucking whatever from Starbucks, right? You want to, okay, here's a little social experiment for you. You don't believe the society is how thin the veil is in society? Here, try this. Go to Starbucks, order your drink, go to the end, and wait for somebody else's drink to come across and take it. Watch how they react. That's how thin this society veil that we have. But we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to move on. But how I ended the blog, which I enjoy, is how the blog started was the phrase that I feel that fits me to a T. Is I'm laid back. I'm the most laid back motherfucker that you know. I work hard. I have a good time. I talk a lot of shit. I'm that all-purpose friend, right? You want to go to a baptism, you want to go egg a house, you got to fix a transmission, you want to go to a friend's wedding, you need a buddy to go to a funeral to support you, you need somebody to help you get you sober, you want to go on a fucking trip just for a day, who knows where. I'm all about it, dude. Just name it, dude. Let's go. Let's have a good time. Whatever we're doing, whatever you need. But as laid back as I am, I can lean forward real fucking quick. All right? And that's balance. I'll handle anything that comes my way, good and bad. All right? I like to lean back a lot more than I lean forward. So that's my goal in life. I hope that helps, or you take a little piece of that with you. And what I'd love to hear from everybody that listens to this, drop me a line saying ... So there I was. All right? Love for you to do that. I'm going to get you out of here because I know you got shit to do. Had a good time. Again, I'm a little off cue with the schedule. Follow me on all my platforms so you can see what's going on with the live show tomorrow night and Friday night. And the road trip. I love a good road trip. Who doesn't love a good road trip? All right? So, all right, get out of here. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'm going to be blowing up my social media in the next couple days. And I got a couple sponsors in the show notes, local businesses, awesome stuff. My high-speed daddy bag I'll be sporting over the weekend. That's going to be my luggage bag. And, of course, Live Rishi. That shit is a fucking staple whenever I travel or anywhere. Every bag I got has got Live Rishi in it. So, all right, man, get out of here.